OK, Kate, many thanks. Well, I've got another Brexiteer here with me, Simon Clarke, MP. Very good to see you, Mr Clarke. Now, you were one of the ones that started this whole process. You sent your letter in. Do you feel you've botched it? She's there for another year.
No, I don't think we have. I think what we've done is we've made our point very clearly. I think it's shown that there is a very, very substantial body of opinion within the Conservative Party that thinks that our approach to these negotiations has to change as a matter of urgency, because what we saw last week in the House of Commons was profound anxiety about the nature of the deal that has been brought back, about its implications for the Union, about its implications in terms of leaving us trapped potentially in the backstop. And so I think a very clear message has gone out tonight. You know, more than a third of the Conservative Party said this isn't right and that we do want change, and I really now hope the Prime Minister will deliver it.
Well, but you're not going to get it, though, are you? Because before the leadership contest, before the confidence vote came about, she said she wasn't going to change. She said it outside on the steps of Downing Street today, that she was going to push forward with the deal. Look for some changes, yes, but that deal is going to be put back to you at some stage in the House of Commons.
Well, she was very clear in the 1922 committee. I actually asked her a question about how we would affect legally binding change to the agreement, because if you don't reopen the withdrawal agreement itself, then you're in a very weak position to bring anything home which is meaningful. She said that that wouldn't be on the table, but that there would be other legal mechanisms looked at. Look, at this point, we've had our vote. We have to go forward as one, because in the end, the real opposition, as always, is Labour. So my message to the government is let us find a legally binding route forward.
But not within the withdrawal agreement. So what did you understand by that? Because there's a political declaration, which is really a load of aspirations. I mean, if it goes in that, is it not worth the paper it's not
Well,
written
the truth is, obviously, I voted no confidence because I have grave doubts that it is indeed deliverable, but I have to hope now that it is. We will bring as open a mind as we can to the next iteration of the deal, and we will try and find a way to pass it. But what I wouldn't want, viewers to take from this is that, if you like, this is the end of the issue. My concerns about this deal go way beyond the Prime Minister's, personal standing. It's about the nature of the deal. It's about the future of our democracy. It's really important that for a constituency like Middlesbrough South and East Cleveland, which voted overwhelmingly to leave, that we do indeed deliver that in a way which people recognise as leaving properly, rather than accepting any deal because it's easier.
And do you have any views? I mean, what did you read into her? And you were there, you heard her say it, her saying that she wouldn't fight the next general election as leader of the Conservative Party. Did you read any sense of timing into
that? Well, that was probed, and the answers were somewhat unclear. It was clear that if there's an election as scheduled in May 22, she will not be the leader, but she was unable to say that if there was an election, say, next year, owing to the breakdown of talks, conceivably, that she wouldn't be the leader in that. So that was slightly fuzzy, but look, I bear the Prime Minister no ill will. In fact, I think all of us, regardless of where we stand on this, have considerable admiration for her stoicism and sense of duty. It's absolutely about where she is taking us as a country in these negotiations and whether it delivers the Brexit we need. And if it doesn't, then we won't vote for it.
But it's not a kind of grand bargain that could get her deal across the line if you think she's going to go. And, let's be honest about this. The real negotiations about the shape of the trade deal haven't even started yet. They take place after Brexit.
Well, that is massively important, I completely agree, but we shouldn't elide the issue of the backstop just because it's difficult. There is no way that we can just sign up, as I say, for any deal because it gets us over this hurdle. It has to be a deal with which we can be comfortable, and crucially, it has to be a deal with which the DUP can be comfortable. They exist as a political party to protect the Union. They feel badly bruised by how they've been treated. They feel very worried about what's on the table, and the fact is that if we don't have them, we can't govern. So I think really Downing Street, if there's one message I would send out today, is please, please change your approach, because the truth is we've come as close as we can tonight to it coming completely unstuck.
Well, Mr Clarke, thank you very much indeed. Simon Clarke there, and I was saying, because